Wow, since you guys won back-to-back games, I know this wasn't the most exciting game ever, but how to feel to put back-to-back wins together?
It's big for us. We talked about it at halftime. We haven't had a 2-game win streak yet, and that was our main focus going back out into the second half and jumping on them. And I think we did a pretty good job of switching up our defense, and we did what we had to do to get a win, even though it was a pretty slow-paced game, like we didn't want it to be. But it's big for us to have a 2-game win streak, especially winning at home.
Marshawn, I know you didn't go through the tough second half of last year here, but just talk about back-to-back wins for you guys and get a little roll going.
I mean, we're just trying to exert ourselves early. It's I suppose early in the season we come out lagging in the second half, but this is big for us, like Rotnei said.
Marshawn, you talk about your game. You scored pretty well inside, didn't hit the free throws, so talk about your game.
Man, like I said, man, I'm just trying to play physical as possible. Going to the block. I found myself earlier during the season fading away, getting away from my game, or the reason why they told me to come, the reason why they recruited me to come here. And I'm just trying to get back to it, do work on the block.
Why don't you talk about the chemistry and the rotation, kind of when guys come back and now kind of getting everybody on the same page and how that's working with substitutions and giving you guys a little bit of a break?
Yeah, it's really helping us, especially last game it really helped us. We had some guys that had a chance to get their legs back and helped us throughout this game. And we're not, we don't have guys playing an excessive amount of minutes now. We got guys that can come in and step up and do things for us as well. So it's big to have all those guys back.
Hey, Rotnei, what do you make of Marshawn's night? And have you noticed the difference in him from early in the season to a night like tonight?
Yeah, I just going out tonight, from the very tip, he was aggressive, and that's what we got to have from him, because he's got to be big for us, especially every game we're going to be playing, and we're going to need him to score. We're going to need him to rebound and get physical, like he was saying, and he went back to why he said the coaches recruited him. He just really pretty much took over the game and did whatever he wanted.
I hadn't seen it tennis tonight, but the crowds obviously haven't been very huge. What's your all feelings about the crowd's size?
It's I don't really know. I mean, I'd like to see, definitely we'd like to see more fans in the stands, and maybe that's our job to get them in here. Maybe give them something a little bit to get excited about. With everything that's gone on, it's been tough, but we're trying to get back on the right page and get some people in here, and maybe get the state going a little bit and get excited, and hopefully get the crowd attendance up.
Marshawn, I know it's your first year, but you got any thoughts on that?
I mean, this is big to me, to be honest, because coming from my prep school, only had about 40 people there a game. So
40 people a game?
Yeah, it was literally so it's big to me. I just want to play.
You guys got a break now, I guess 9 days or something. I know you got finals. Let's talk about when you won 2 in a row. Do you kind of hate not playing for over a week? Or how do you feel about the break? Or maybe it's good to recover a little bit physically.
It's definitely good for us. Of course, we don't like not playing, but it's going to be good for us going into finals, getting our rest, maybe getting our legs under us a little bit, and rehabbing and getting ready to get focused for this next game we got coming up, and get focused on our finals coming up.
Marshawn, you played a ton of minutes, right? How do you feel about getting a break from games like this?
I mean, I really don't like breaks too much, because teams tend to just relax, I guess. But it's useful, so we want to recover.
Rotnei,
you might have answered this already, but just you were able to get going offensively early. Why do you think you were able to do that so early in the game?
Because I came in the game with my mind ready, knowing that can't nobody stop me if I play my game. So that's what I did. That's what I do.
Marshawn, you actually had a good game overall with the free throws. Is anything going on there for us?
I just got to work on those.
I'm sure you don't miss dunks too often. What happened on that?
Oh man, he hit my legs a little bit, and I'd be scared because I got uncut it before, so it shook me up a little bit.
So do you think he fouled you?
Nah, not really. He really never fouled, but
there's a little contact.
Yeah, a little contact.
Rotnei, you got this.
You guys just talk about the free throw shooting tonight, 9-20, and just the struggles you've had the last couple of games with free throw shooting.
Oh, we definitely got to improve it, because that's something we're gonna have to have down the stretch if we want to win, you know, some close games, and that's going to be a big outcome of the game. So we're definitely going to improve that.
I think it was 40-33 that they hit a three, make it kind of close, and you guys went like a 14-2 run. I think Marshawn, you scored 7 or so in that stretch. Just talk about maybe that run to kind of regain control of the game.
I mean, it just comes to it comes against not relaxing, you know. I just tried to amp my team up as good as I could, and we just played D. Coach told us to play defense, so that's what we're gonna do now.
Yeah, I think in that stretch, Delaware State, there's 5 or 6 shots in a row. They never got a second shot in that stretch. I mean, do you feel like you guys kind of picked it up on the boards there?
Yeah, of course. I mean, coach was screaming at us when we went back in the locker room because we really wasn't playing good enough, even though we was up. We just came back out and just was determined that they weren't gonna get no second shots. We were gonna play our game, which is fast paced, and we did it. We got us to win.
Rotnei, what was your take on that 14-2?
I think it was big. We you know, switched the defense up a little bit, and we were all communicating and talking, and you know, pointing, and you know, we were really working as a team on the defensive end. And like you said, we didn't allow very many second shots, didn't allow any second shots, and that was big for us to get out on the break and get something going.
Ron, you got this 9-day break, and then the non-conference schedule kind of goes up a little bit. UAB, Baylor, Texas, and then right into the SEC. Talk about the steps that are going to be taken. I mean, this is a really important stage for you guys.
Yeah, this is huge. We're gonna have to, you know, we're obviously gonna have to get really prepared and get focused because, like Marshawn said, you know, we can't come in lacking in this break. We can't, you know, slack it all in practice or anything. We got to be focused every single day and come prepared to work. And we know it's gonna be tough. And you know, no games are gonna be easy for us. We're just gonna have to go out and, you know, be focused and prepared, and we're gonna try to do that.
Rotnei, what are the things you think you guys need to work on most over this break while you've got some time to practice?
Just continuing to get better on the defensive end, whether it be, you know, communication or you know, anything defensively. And you know, I think we're doing a pretty good job though of sharing the ball. So we're working pretty well on offense. We just got to get better defensively and continue to do that.
Rotnei, Coach Powell said after the game the other day that you were exhausted just playing so much in practice and games. And then you had 38 minutes tonight. I don't know, did you kind of get your legs back a little bit? Only playing 24 whatever the other day, or how do you feel physically?
Yeah, it was kind of nice to get a little break in the last game, and that, you know, that was big because we had guys, you know, come off and step up to where, you know, I could get my legs under me, and it was good for me because I had been, you know, a little bit more down. But I'm not making any excuses. It's, you know, it's the life of, you know, college basketball players. So you gotta get ready for it. You got to rehab, and it's tough, but you know, you just got to get ready to come back out there every single day and work.
Your knee okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
You guys don't quite have everybody back, but you got almost everybody back. I mean, do you kind of feel like the team, do you feel it coming together a little bit, a little more cohesiveness, and or just kind of how do you feel about the rotation right now?
No, even before, I felt like, you know, our chemistry was really good, and you know, even with adding these guys, you know, we got guys coming back, and it's, you know, it's even getting better. We're working well together. We're sharing the ball, and we're just going to try to continue to do that.
Anything else? Okay, thanks, guys.